Hey everybody, my name is Esther and I have Parkinson's disease, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the follow. So today I'm going to talk about cannabis. If you thought that I ever thought in my life I would be almost 50 years old talking about cannabis, you would be very wrong. No one is more surprised than me about the sharp turns that have occurred in my life, but I also never thought I'd be almost 50 talking about Parkinson's, so let's go. um, I was a healthcare worker, so I never, imagined doing cannabis because, we get randomly drug tested and it's still illegal at a federal level. And if you live someplace where it is illegal, don't do it. I shouldn't have to tell you guys that. But pretty much in the states, most states have legalized it on some level. If not in your state, then, obviously don't do that. I live in a state where it's not legally legal recreationally, but you can get a medical card. And I also live in a city that has decriminalized it locally. So I'm in a good place legal-wise, but always take the time to, look into what the laws are where you live. So the first time that I went to a marijuana dispensary, I was like so anxious and stressed out. I don't know why. I felt like, because those of us from a certain generation, it's like, it just always feels like it's bad because that's what we were told, And I actually went to my first dispensary when I was still living in Vegas because they made it recreationally available years ago. So I go into this dispensary thinking it's going to be like full of young kids trying to have a party weekend. It was not that. It was full of middle-aged people with back pain and insomnia and soccer moms like me. And the people that work there and the staff at pretty much every dispensary I've ever gone to have been super supportive. It reminds me of like Starbucks baristas. Like, they're just there to help you. And I appreciate that. So I bought kind of at that time like one of everything. And I tried different things. Personally, I don't want to vape. I don't really like the idea of like inhaling any kind of stuff into my lungs. That's just me. So I experimented a lot with different edibles, gummies, and things like that. And I've posted about this before. Number one, for me, and this is just for me, cannabis does not help me with my tremor at all. If anything, sometimes I feel like certain strains have made it worse. What it has helped me with is two things, dystonia and sleep at night. Now, I don't take anything during the day. I have a super active lifestyle and it does make me drowsy. But at night, I would like to be drowsy. My issue with it at night has always been that it will help me go to sleep, but it doesn't help me really stay asleep. Now, a lot of people have given me a lot of advice about how to combat that. But what I've found is, number one, this is just for me, it's like a get out of jail free card. It's not something that I use every day, but like when I'm having particularly bad nights, it helps me sleep. And I take it as like a chocolate bar. It's like a sleep chocolate bar. When I went to the dispensary, and I was talking to the guy about sleep, he showed me these like chocolate bars that they have that sometimes they also have other stuff in them like melatonin. Mine doesn't. But the problem with cannabis is there's no like dosing. It's not like a regular medication or something. And so I didn't really know how much to take. And that first time it was like really good chocolate. So I think I ate too much of it and that was not a good thing. So now, I just take like a little bit, see how I feel, you know what I mean? And that's kind of my philosophy on everything, like less is more sometimes. And it's been helping me sleep. I actually ran out because I've been having really bad nights. So I'm gonna go like, hi Yogi. I'm gonna go probably get some more today and that's kind of the other thing too. We'll see, because there's not really consistency in the brands and the products, and so I'm hoping to get the same thing, but I'm afraid it's gonna be like when I go to Sam's Club and I like really like a snack and then I can never find that snack again. But Fingers crossed. So again, I think in most places where they have a lot of concerns with Parkinson's and cannabis, it has to do with the impact on certain psychological things that can be going on with us, like hallucinations and psychosis and things in later stages. And also, of course, anything that makes you drowsy can increase your risk for falls. So definitely talk to your doctor. Like, you guys know me. I'm so TMI with my doctor. Like, he knows stuff about me he probably wishes he could forget. So I'm just not that person to feel like embarrassed or bad to talk to my doctor about anything, because the reality is, and research shows this, that a large percent of us are doing it anyway. So as always, I hope this helps.